I've kind of made other videos about this, but there's a lot of stuff that's been missing. Like I said, I existed for over 100 trillion years, and there's a lot of stuff that, like I say, my early years, most people don't. I've mentioned some stuff about it, but not really all that much. Stuff like how, like, trillions of years ago, I wasn't really like I am now. I wasn't really compassionate. I wasn't not compassionate, though. It's not like I was vicious or cruel or anything else like that. I just at times did not feel real compassion for certain things, and it was weird because my insectoid, my exoskeletons were kind of the same way. So I was kind of like them, and they were kind of like me. We just did things that were efficient and basically, less emotions, basically, but not necessarily bad or cruel in any sort of way. I was just like, you know, that was trillions of years ago, though. After that, um, like I say, I developed emotions and all that, and compassion and stuff like that. But it took time. That would be about a billion years before humanity ever existed, or any kind of exoskeletons. I mean, endoskeletons. Well, I was like before. But anyway, um, where was I going with that? Anyway, there's actually a lot of my history that's actually missing. I mean, I forget. I used to know more, and there's bits and pieces, things I've said and stuff like that that I've tried to write down. Like I say, um, what was my autobiography, or whatever, which has been twisted and destroyed by both Nixon and basically the Black or Harlem Wolf people. Um, basically, one point in time, I wrote about, or I dictated how I wanted my country in Germany to be run, basically as a high tech, efficient technology country, pretty much. And I wanted my people to basically embrace technology and stuff like that. And I did, and but then they changed it and turned it into this racial thing and all that. It's like it's not really racial. I mean, there are things like how the black culture actually attacked us, or basically some black people attacked them, and it was a race war. And like I said, I've been involved in existence wars where basically something wanted to stamp out anything all my life forms, including humanity. So anyway, there were lots of issues with the past and problems. Like I say, technically, because I created humans and everything else like that, if I stopped existing or did not ever exist, then humans and lots of other races would not exist. Maybe even that sun would not exist, or star. Like you would never heard the word Lucifer or star. Like you wouldn't know anything about Lucifer. You would never have heard of Lucifer. Lucifer would be no one. Lucifer was no one until I came along. So, like, I gave Lucifer meaning throughout my existence because I was Lucifer. Lucifer Star. LS. So, anyway, all my things that I did. Like I said, there was a Lucifer with a C, Czar, and not a very good person at all. Horrible person. I never spelled my name with a C. At least I don't think I did. Anyway, though. I mean, you could ask other planets and other races about Lucifer. They might have some knowledge. There's been a lot of lying, though. They should. I'm really old. Cruise around the galaxy forever. A long time. Longer than any human ever lived, or even AI, or like I said, Lucifer, me, I existed longer than some races. Some life form types didn't last as long as I did. So I was mostly just wandering, creating out there in the universe, creating new matter and all kinds of stuff, leading my life forms. It was fun. Trillions of years. Like I said, this is the end of my life as Brian, is the end of over 100 trillion years of existence. Kind of sad, really. Anyway. Oh well. There have been lots of amazing things that have been built in my honor and stuff. I was very blessed, actually. I guess you could say. Anyway, there's also insane existence wars and time wars and all kinds of stuff. Like, I've been around. Like I say, I've been through some stuff. Nothing is, like, it got abbreviated towards the end there, but I mean, because, like I say, someone was going around trying to stomp me out. He really made a really good effort at it. But, things change. Anyway. I still, I don't know. It was lifetimes ago to me, basically. Probably trillions of years, thousands of years have passed since those days. Anyway, oh well. Sad. I don't know. Like I say, in Korea, there was a problem with people dying, or actually, there was a biggest problem with who was the leader, who was in control of Korea. And so, like I say, there's a spot in Korea where we actually put the leader's picture, so everyone can know who the leader of Korea was, or the person at that campsite, basically. That's why they have the pictures up on the wall, and that was husband and wife of the country. So there was no question about who is, because at the time there were like 4 or 5 different leaders or people trying to control all of Korea. It's like, no, that's too many. Because, and there was lots of lookalikes in Korea, and it's like, no, I mean, it was just causing problems, because it's like, okay, he says to do this, you say to do that, blah, 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 and there's a lot of problems with that. And realistically, Korea was doing my project, so, anyway, and then, like I say, the last leader of Korea, or the dad of, what's his name, 1940 to 1950, 1960, he was really, really cool. Like, he really embraced the technology and really embraced everything that was modern day, or at least tried to, modern day for his era or whatever. And then, like, I kind of told him to hold back and wait because, well, I mean, at one point in time, they were carpet bombed. So, and, like, somebody was carpet bombing Korea quite a bit, and it was really bad. And anyway, there's been a lot of bad stuff, where a lot of people have been holding on, clinging to life because other people were trying to stomp them out. Like I say, anti-aircraft really doesn't work. Nothing short of missiles really works. And anti-missile stuff is necessary. It's really sad how easily life is extinguished. Like all these beautiful buildings, all the large, huge amounts of history that has, like, Earth has a lot of it, and a lot of it was amazing and epic. There is hundreds of years of amazing, epic, almost utopic building and unity and just like fun times and love and just collaboration, and like the Earth has had lots of wonderful, wonderful, truly epic things, and has a very large, thriving, and stable population. There have also been bad, dark times, but some people would say, you gotta take the good with the bad. Anyway, though, at one point in time, I dictated how I wanted Germany to be run. Well, because I was moving on to another country and I wouldn't be there. So I didn't want there to be any confusion about how Germany was run, basically. And anyway, like I say, lots of things happened. Black people, all kinds of other things happened. People that didn't really care about epicness or creation or being anything particularly significant, more than or having sex with lots of women. Like, oh. That is not the purpose of a leader. The purpose of a leader is to lead people to greatness, not just sit around and wonder about who you can have sex with. Like, that's not a leader.